Good evening, everyone, or should I say, good day, everyone, because we are international and it could be any time right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Lauren Lake Live, the Wednesday edition. I'll give everybody a chance to come on. I am, of course, at football practice, so the internet may be a little sketchy. Hold on. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Who's this coming on over here? TikTok. Hey, Annabelle. Hey, Miss Rain. I got my glasses on, y'all. I'm going to be able to see more. Hey. Hey, Sexy D. Thank you for joining. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Ari and Liam and Essie and Ismail. Oh my gosh, you guys. I remembered to put my glasses in. Hey, Alexander over here on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Good day, everyone. Make sure you can hear me, y'all. You sent a gift. Thank you so much. I missed the gift pop up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hey, Ariel. Ariel is over here on YouTube. And Ariel can hear me okay. Hey, TikTok, can you guys hear me okay? Let me know. Hey, Bran. Thank you so much for joining. Love it. Hey, Joe and Alicia. Hi. Hey, Cheryl Burnett. Thank you so much for the gift, A. Casey and Bridget are over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good day, everyone. It is time for Lauren Lake Live. It's Wednesday. I swear, you guys, it feels like it was just yesterday we were together. And I was sitting in this same spot, and now I'm back again. So please excuse me if the internet connection may be a little shaky. I'm at football practice, of course, but we have been committed to going live every single Wednesday for the past, I think Ariel said 16 weeks. So this is the 17th week. Hold on, wait, you guys. I got to close this thing because the dog, I got King with me, you guys. Of course, he's back there trying to play football. There he is. You guys see him? He wants to play football so bad. CJ's out there practicing and it drives him crazy. And in addition, at this park, for some reason, there are so many little cats everywhere, and it drives him insane. So he's going to try to calm down. Then I'm going to take him for a walk. Yeah, so that's it. So anyway, we're going to be committed to showing up on Wednesdays unless we decide to change the day. But right now, Wednesday's working. It's just that I have to be at football practice when I do it. Hey, Fierce Mama Bear. Hey, Lee. Welcome. Hey, Lady E. Serving face and styling grace and dimples. Yeah, definitely serving dimples. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I just threw on this red lip for y'all because I was looking real, okay? Real sports mom, all right? But it was funny when I threw it on. I was like, yeah, sometimes you got to have a little lipstick with you because I'm going to tell you what, honey, this sitting out here and ripping and running CJ through golf and football and here or there. Today I had to go to the grocery store. Then he decided at the last minute he wanted to have a whiteboard so he could write his plays. So I needed to get that. And I made dinner. I taught him today how to make jerk salmon. I said one day he's going to have to show y'all. He made jerk salmon today, and we're going to have that with some quinoa. And then, of course, I needed a little vegetable broth, and I didn't have that. So I ran to the store, been mommying around. You hear me? But I used to just throw on my red lip to go to the gym, and I think I might have to start again, okay? Because, yes, we obviously ain't had no time to comb our hair. This little bun is gonna have to work until further notice. You hear me? Hey, Hazel, good evening to you. Thank you, Casey. Hey, Nitra. I love you, Judge, Paternity Court Judge, the real deal. Thank you so much. And I hope you've checked out my new court show, We the People. It's syndicated as well. And I'm also still doing DNA cases, amongst others, all type of legal cases. So I'm still laying down the law, y'all. Paternity Court is limitless. I thank you so much. I see it coming up over TikTok all day long, case after case. I really do appreciate that. And I am still in my robe. I'm still on the bench. My new show is called We the People, and I'm still also handling paternity cases full time on my new YouTube series, Paternity Matters. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Judge Lauren Lake TV. That's my YouTube channel, and I am helping people reconcile their relationships with their fathers and resolve questions of paternity on Paternity Matters. And season 1 is up now. I hope you'll check it out. Hey, Machete. Hey, Sarita. Hey, D Weezy. Hey, Miss Jersey and Alicia. Kay's Confessions is here. Arnell Mikkel. I was just about to tell you all, while I had a few minutes today, while King is quiet, he done finally got quiet back there for a minute, but it won't be long, I'm sure. But ask me anything. Ask me. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can today. Somebody just said, how do you keep your energy up? Arnell Mikkel Jr. said that. I am one of those people that's pretty high energy, right? I wake up this way. I don't have coffee. Now, I don't wake up looking cute, but I wake up with a ton of energy. I've always been that way. I don't drink coffee. I love tea, but I don't need it. I kind of get this personality from my dad. Paternity Matters. And yeah, we're just kind of fiery. We wake up this way. And one thing I do know from, hey, Stephanie, thank you for the gift over on TikTok. And I'm a firm believer in this, is that we have one life to live, and this ain't no dress rehearsal, okay? And even if it were dress rehearsal, you're supposed to be in costume and ready to do the show. But this is not a dress rehearsal. We have one life to live, and you've got to wake up and be ready. And like the old saying goes, what's the old saying? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Okay. So I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. So that's how I keep my energy up. And I also do my best to work on my diet. I have been really trying hard to do that. Feeding myself good quality whole foods, staying away from processed foods. Now, I love me some pancakes, honey, and some donuts and all of that. But I really have been trying to minimize that on my new 55 year. Change. We talked about that a couple weeks ago, 55. Hey, Kimberly, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. 55, 555 being the angel number for change. And I have been working on several changes in my life. And one of them has been consistency with respect to my diet. And one thing I've been implementing before my 55th birthday, for the first 11 days before the 12th, my birthday's on the 12th. So from July 1st through July 11th, I went on a raw fruit and vegetable diet for the very first time. I had never really done a raw fruit and vegetable diet. Now, I've done a Daniel's fast many times. Thank you, user 77836 and Kimberly, for the gifts. Wow, thank you for the lightning bolts. Amazing, thank you. I have done Daniel fasts. I have done, different, all the diets, and none of them work. But, hey, Pretty Purple in England, thank you for the gifts. I've done all of those kind of things, you guys. But, what I decided to do was to do a raw fruit and vegetable, kind of like a cleanse, just to go into my 55th year, doing something new. And I think what I like about the fast, it's the mental discipline, right? I think that's one of the areas that I want to work a little bit better, is discipline. Thank you for the gift, Christina, over on TikTok. Y'all, it's a whole new world with my little glasses, honey. Let me be like Fred G. Sanford and keep me a drawer full of glasses over here. Okay, if y'all are too old, you all do not know the reference I just made of Fred G. Sanford. But if you're old enough, you know what that means. And he used to have a drawer full of eyeglasses, and I definitely need to have some, because last week I couldn't see nobody, but today I can see Kay and Casey and Hazel and Betty and Alexander and Carolyn and Nitra and Sean and Taby and everybody, honey. Hey, Monique. Hey, Grace. So anyway, that's part of the changes too, okay? Just acknowledging where I've aged and understanding that it is okay. Not to say I've always wanted to wear glasses. The funny story is, as a child, I always wanted to wear glasses and braces, and I never wore either. And then as I got older, I started getting TMJ. Shout out to all the TMJ sufferers. It ain't no joke. Where you clench your teeth at night, I have that. I do that. And just always in my sleep thinking and doing too much. And so as an adult, I actually started to wear braces. Thank you, Cool K, for the roses. Thank you over on TikTok. I wore braces as an adult because my teeth started to shift. You can still kind of see them now. They're shifting again. I just ordered a new retainer. I needed to order a new retainer because I still do it. And that clenching is not good. Hey, Sue. So yeah, I have been dealing with that. But as a child, I didn't need either. But now as an adult, I have worn braces. I wear a retainer at night, most nights. But as you can see, I have not worn it lately. But I'll put it on. And glasses now. So now I've got my childhood wish, right? I love those memes, you guys, where they say like how everything from when we were a child that we didn't want to do, like as adults, like we love to, like go to bed on time, you know? And like, I love those things because it's so true. It's like the things that we couldn't wait to be grown when we were little. And now that we're grown, honey, I cannot wait to get into bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Even though I am kind of a night owl, I can still kind of calm down, do some work, maybe watch a show, talk on the phone, you know. Hey, user 140452458071. Y'all can't tell me nothing with these glasses on. I'm just cracking myself up today about how well I can see. Hey, y'all. Hey, Vicky Love. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all keep saying I look good. Maybe it's the top knot. You know, it kind of brings your face up a little bit. I did say I need to drop a few pounds. So in these coming months, hey, Miss Lady, thank you so much for the gift over on TikTok. In these coming months, y'all, we might have to do us a little challenge, okay? Maybe we can do it together. One thing I've been trying to do too, you guys, is after my fruit and vegetable fast, I said I wanted to do that like once a week. So don't even start. I'm on my live. So because I remember I used to know a lawyer, a friend of mine, colleague of mine, they used to do that once a week. They do a juice fast every single week. And I always admired that. Like, that is such discipline. But he was the kind of lawyer that he would be kind of in one place a lot. And I'm all over the place. And that's harder to do. Hey, Miss Anna, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. But I was like, you know what? By any means necessary, honey. Okay? By any means necessary. And so today when I was out getting a new little thermos for CJ, because how many thermoses do we need? Is it called a thermos now, y'all? Or is it called I don't know. It was one of those little Hydro Flask things. If you need one, they're on sale right now at TJ Maxx. Okay, they're regularly like $40-something online. Now they're like the different colors. They only have blue left and like the gray color. I don't know where CJ's. Hold on, I'm trying to hold two phones. I'm about to hold two phones, but I'm gonna show y'all. I got this, you guys, for like $18. That's good. I snatched that little baby up because I don't know why I have to buy a water bottle every 5 minutes, but it's hot out here and I want to make sure he's staying hydrated. Then, of course, you know, after I bought it, washed it, raced in the house, pulled the tags off, washed it, did everything, put the ice in it, filled it up with water so he could have cold water. Then I said, okay, you going to take it with you on your bag? He going to look at me and say, no, I'll have it after in the car. I did a lot of work for you to leave that behind in the car, okay? Okay? I am his assistant, honey. You hear me? He keeps me busy. I had to tell my assistant Ariel, who's on here now. Shout out to Ariel, y'all. She'd be making this happen. I had to tell her the other day, I know I have a lot of work that I need to do that you've asked, you know, for answers or things, but I just have not been able to do much work because I am CJ's assistant and he just keeps me busy. So shout out to all the parents with the teenage kids or the young kids with all of the activities, honey, that just be busy, keeping you busy and running around. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Designs for Life. Hey, over there on TikTok, JB. All of you guys. Hey, Roxy, thank you for joining. And Kat. And we're over on YouTube as well. We've got Alexander and Carolyn and everybody. All right, so I'm taking questions. I'm trying to scroll through and I can see better now. Kay's confession says, will your show be about counseling and reconciling father-daughter relationships? Yes, yes. The Paternity Matters YouTube series that's up now, if you look at season 1, we are definitely talking about reconciling father-child relationships. I have one women's roundtable where we delve into 3 incredible women. I know one is the executive producer of this show, Aaliyah Taylor, also my former makeup artist for Paternity Court, Tony Acey, and also one of my mentees, Shannon. She talks a lot about her relationship with her father and how it impacts her dating life. And the other women are talking about their non-existent relationships with their fathers or their challenging relationships. And so we have the women's roundtable, which is up now. We also have a men's roundtable where they talk about being fathers and the relationships with their own fathers. So in addition to finding out whether you are or are not the father, which we do as well on Paternity Matters, we also talk about reconciling those relationships and how difficult that may be, but how important it is, and most importantly, recognizing how much it impacts your life. Whether you're able to reconcile the relationship with your father, sometimes you still have to reconcile the relationship within yourself. So I apologize, you guys, to anybody over there on TikTok. I see it keeps saying low connection sometimes. I hope we're okay. I'm at the park at football practice, so bear with me, y'all. But yes, check out Paternity Matters season 1 on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Judge Lauren Lake TV. And y'all, I'm gonna keep it real because that's what we do here on Lauren Lake Live. I love how much you love Paternity Court. Paternity Court will always be near and dear to me. I love the show. I loved being judge of that show. I also love being judge of my new show, We the People, because not only am I doing DNA cases, I'm doing all different types of legal cases, and it allows me to expand my ability to lay down the law. But I will say this, neither one of those shows I own, right? And I want to be very transparent, and I'm going to make sure I mention this more often because I get this question a lot, like, why don't you bring back Paternity Court? Why don't you bring back honey, if you don't own the show, you can't bring it back, right? Now, the show has my name, Lauren Lake's Paternity Court, because it's my court. It was my courtroom, right? We were operating out of my courtroom at that time. But I need you to understand that I don't own the show, so I can't bring it back. What I can do is continue to be me, right? Which is exactly what I was doing on the show. And I praise God for giving me the opportunity to make a living being myself. But I'm doing that on my new court show. And I'm also doing that on Paternity Matters. And the beautiful thing about Paternity Matters is a show that I own. And you guys, it's a slow grow. It is definitely something that I've always wanted to reach for. I've been in this business for like 30 something years. And I've always said one thing I want to do is own one of the spaces on which I appear. And this is the channel I own, Judge Lauren Lake TV. If you guys are on with me on YouTube, then I'm talking to you there, but I'm also on with TikTok because TikTok, I am really, really grateful for the way you guys show up for me. I mean, hell, I wasn't even on TikTok. CJ was like, Mommy, you are all on TikTok. I was like, where? What am I doing on there? I didn't know what he was talking about. He was like, Mom, you got to get a TikTok. So he was the one that made me get the TikTok. My former assistant, Brooke, set it up. And then, y'all, I commenced to not doing nothing, okay? Because I really didn't understand. And so then when Ariel came on, she had all of these great things. So, you know, Ariel is responsible for all my dances and those things like that. I think I did maybe one dance before she came on. But this one that's got like 26 million views, honey, Ariel chose that dance and we did it in the courtroom and we had a ball, and it was great to just kind of relax in between, you know, stressful cases. And so, yeah, that's how I ended up on TikTok. And so I try to go live here on TikTok as well whenever I can. A lot of times when I'm with, you know, can I get the sentence out? When I'm also live on YouTube, I come live here on TikTok when I have both my phones with me. So, Kay, if that answers your question, that was a long answer and then some extra information on top. Welcome to my world. But yes, I will be helping people reconcile their relationships, and we'll be doing more of it in season 2 of Paternity Matters. If you or anyone you know has a question of paternity or needs help resolving issues with their father or has something they need to get off their chest, we're going to be starting something new this year, letting people drop the mic and say something that's on their chest as it relates to paternity or their relationship with their father. Just text us at 818-850-6568. That's 818-850-6568. And Ariel will put that in the chat. But yeah, and you guys, honey, let me tell you something. Somebody put a little nasty comment up on the Paternity Matters page, but then they took it down because I sure enough was about to respond. You have to understand, we are getting thousands. When I tell you thousands of submissions, it means the world to me that you all trust me with your truth and you want me to help you. But just know, we are a very small team right now. That's why I need you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I need you to watch. I need you to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I need you to comment. I need you to join the community of people who are talking about the show. I need you to tell a friend. I need you to share an episode. Listen, because that's going to allow us to grow our team. But right now we are a small team of people who truly care about you, your family, but it takes us a while to get through every single submission. And depending on your situation, we may or may not be in a position to help you. For instance, if perhaps the person that you need to get the paternity test on refuses to take the test, that's going to be hard for us to do unless maybe a sibling or a parent or someone else is willing to take that test. There are a lot of, reasons why we may or may not be able to help you, but we are doing our best. Bear with us. Please, please, please give us some grace because we want to help as many people as we can. A Styles, the YouTube channel is youtube.com/Judge Lauren Lake TV. Judge Lauren Lake TV. And Autumn says fasting helps with my mental clarity. Yes, it does. It really does. I felt the difference. And then y'all, after I finished fasting, and it was my birthday, and so then, it was time to celebrate. I went to dinner. It was eating and everything. I noticed the difference instantly when I started putting other types of food in my body. I was like, wow, it really makes a difference what you're eating. That's why I wanted to do the juice and fruit and vegetable fast like once a week. I'm thinking about doing it tomorrow. I got the juices, I got the fruits, I got the vegetables. Lady E says, how have you been able to hold your composure on the shows? I've been watching old and new shows, and baby, I be letting the people have it. Well, I'll tell you what, I do try to hold my composure as best I can. Now, it's not always possible, y'all. Okay, sometimes they get on my nerves. And if you watch enough shows, you'll know that sometimes I do just let them have it. Okay. But I try to do that because I really want to get the facts. And for many of our families, coming on the shows are really the first time. Like, they've had an opportunity to just let it out. And sometimes the first time they've had someone that cared about listening, right? I mean, think about something in your life where you have felt like you haven't been heard or misunderstood, and you finally get someone to listen. I mean, sometimes you got to let it out. And so I want to make sure I'm giving them that opportunity, because there are times when people are like, why you let her say all that? And why you let him act like that? Listen, you guys, as an empath, I am often just reading the room. And sometimes I can tell that, disrespectful language and, all of the ha-ha, roo-hoo, sometimes it's just disguising hurt and pain. And I know that if I could let them get through that part, that then maybe we could get to the other side and maybe understand what is really going on. Oh, hold on, y'all. I got to switch this phone because hold on, YouTube. My hand is like, I don't know, whatever position my hand was in, that was not getting it. Okay. Better. I'm back. So yes, thank you for that question. So I try to hold it in for that, but it's not always that easy, y'all. Sometimes, I get to fussing, banging on the bench and crying. Sometimes I walk out. One case I boohoo cried. Well, no, more than one case I boohoo cried. Y'all, I just gave a whole speech and somebody done came in here and said, please bring paternity court back. I can't. Somebody fill them in on why I can't do that. But you can watch Paternity Matters, and I can do as many of those as I want, because that is the beauty of ownership. But I thank you all. It means the world to me that y'all love that show so much. I mean, it is truly iconic and it is limitless. I'm so grateful and proud of what we were able to accomplish. We were nominated for, 5 daytime Emmys. We won one time. We helped over 800 families get the truth they need. There are so many kids right now with their parents at their high school graduation and their parents, dropping them off at college because of the work we did on Paternity Court. And I'm grateful. And I want to continue that work on Paternity Matters. So please watch the show and tune in and support the work. And, we're just going to keep at it, because paternity matters. And on that show, we say court may be adjourned, but the conversation can still continue, right? We can still do this work. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the courtroom. I can go to where you are, honey. Oops, y'all, I done messed up. Hold on. I done messed up over here on TikTok. Hold on one second. Am I back, TikTok? Me and King? Okay, say hi, then you got to sit down. Look, say hi to the people. Thank you. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, now, now, sit down. Okay, down. Whoa, that shaking part. Oh, no, that spit. Okay, down. CJ's almost done in a little bit. Okay, down. What do you want to do? Stick your head out the window? No, because then those cats are going to get on your nerves, and I don't want to hear all that. Hey, Charlotte from Detroit, my hometown. What up, though? The D. All right, I'm coming over to TikTok. I'm going to scroll through and try to find some questions. Oh, E-Boy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Listen, the whole thing about being a role model, I sincerely appreciate that. But I want everyone to know, and I said it often on Paternity Court, I do not speak from a place of perfection. I have not been perfect in my life in any way. But I do have a lot of perspective, because you gain perspective from living life, from making mistakes, from getting back up when you've been knocked down and refusing to quit. And making the decision to defy the odds. That's what I call living a limitless life, which is also what I talk about. And if you have, stop, King, no. Out of order, okay? He gonna get thrown out of court. But I really do believe in what I call living a limitless life. And that means despite any obstacle, challenge, defeat, that you refuse to lay down, and you're determined to rise again, to experience more. And in our lifetime, there are limitless possibilities. And I mean that, y'all. I mean that so deeply. I don't care whether you have been betrayed or have betrayed someone. Hey, Sab, thank you so much for the gifts. There's still limitless possibilities for your life. Whether you have a paternity issue, still limitless possibilities for your life. Whether you are a father who needs to reconcile with their children, still limitless possibilities. A mother who is keeping a paternity secret right now, still limitless possibilities for truth, for reconciliation. They're there. Whether you're divorced, in a miserable marriage, still limitless possibilities. Been to jail, been to prison. I'm a former criminal defense attorney. Many people come out of the system and become productive citizens that create amazing opportunity for others. Limitless possibilities for your life if you believe. And so I have made it my mission to help empower people to live limitless lives. I remember so much of my story, and I guess I'll tell this. Ariel, remind me to do this on a story time, because I won't stay too long today anyway, because this dog, I got to take this dog out. And I think, oh, we're almost at about 30 minutes already. Look how fast that went, y'all. But yeah, I'll talk a little more about why I ended up kind of creating this thing, this notion of limitless living. And it was not like I was sitting somewhere luxuriating around like I am limitless. No, it was about survival. It was keeping my sanity when people were trying to put me in a box and label me what they wanted me to be and how they wanted me to serve their causes or their productions. And I had to make a decision that I was going to embrace my multifaceted life. Thank you for the gifts, Kimberly. And I was going to do me. And so I want you to do the same for you. So if you want to be in the Limitless League, all you need to do is go on over and follow Lauren Lake Limitless. That's Lauren Lake Limitless on Instagram. And and Paternity Matters, you can follow on Instagram as well at Paternity Matters TV, or right here on TikTok as well. So you in bed right now, Script Slayer? I know that's right. I wish I was. You wait. Roni says, I'm at VBS right now with my son waiting in the lobby of church. Well, say a prayer for me, honey. Praise the Lord. I love you too, Cash. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Samantha says, naturally beautiful. We are all love, all forever. Peace, light, joy, kindness, happiness, and greatness. All show must go on. Stay ready with health, wholesome, and in love. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for all of your kind words. I appreciate that. Is it Gingy? Can you do a DNA show from your house through video chat to start your own business? I'm not doing it from my house. I'm actually going to people. When we have really been going to where people are, we can meet you where you are. So yes, that is what Paternity Matters is it is a show all about paternity, reconciling relationships with father, and resolving questions of paternity. Veronica, my new show is syndicated. It's on all different channels, just like Paternity Court. You can go to Justice Central TV and you can put in your zip code and it'll tell you where you can watch it. It's in about 95% of the country. Thank you, Love is Life. God be with you as well. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much, Tracy Daniels. Thank you. Yeah, King is too much. All right, let me see on TikTok. Do I have any questions on TikTok that I missed? Tiff says, I miss seeing you, but you watch me on Bounce. Yes, it's over on Bounce as well. Yes. Can you confirm if you used to be the font gorgeous Sable on the Panache report? I don't think so. I don't think so. Dr. Brown says you have to share the paternity trauma with you. Okay, text us at 818-850-6568. That's 818-850-6568. Kimberly says, are there any follow-up studies done to see how many fathers step up and care for their kids? That's exactly what I want to do right now, you guys. So if you know anybody, if you're one of my former families, if you know anybody that has appeared before me and can give me an update, we want to do that. We are actually excited for season 2 of Paternity Matters. We are going to have an update of one of my most memorable guests. And I'm so excited to hear from them and to hear how they're doing. We're also going to do updates on the families we helped in season 1 of Paternity Matters. And there was one update, you guys. I put out a video call out and everything, but nobody could find a lead. There was a little boy named Josiah. And I don't know if y'all remember this episode, but he was a little boy and the mom and dad were at it. And the dad ended up being the father, but both of them had struggled with addiction. And it was like Josiah didn't have a kitchen. She was saying how she didn't have a home. And oh my God, after that case, I went to the dressing room and cried my eyelashes off, honey. They had to put me back together again. I wanted to make sure that we figured out a way to get Josiah a refrigerator and all of this. And then my team went looking for them after they left the show and they got the paternity answers and their numbers changed. They didn't answer the phone. And to this day, I don't know how that baby is. So if you're on and you know a little boy named Josiah that was on paternity court years ago, I did a call out. I think I might have to repost that, Ariel. I will never stop looking for that child. And I hope he is okay. He touched my soul. And I think it was because he was the same age as my son CJ when we were doing the show. And it just spoke to me that, you know, sometimes the struggles of the parents, we just don't realize how much that can affect a child. And yeah, that just, that got me. I'm not going to start now because every time I think about him, I just burst out crying. But I want to know how he is. All right, I'm going to take a couple more questions, one from TikTok and one from YouTube. Wow, sending you lots of love. Thank you, Saint from South Africa. Y'all, we didn't do our roll call today. We have people from all over the world, y'all. Before we get ready to go, you guys drop in the comments, like, where you're from. Like, it is amazing. Like, drop in the comments right now. Hold on one second. Now I messed up and I can't see the, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I keep hitting buttons and stuff. I'm doing too much. Thank you for the roses, Suwu and Cutie Pie 4 at. Thank you. Wow. And Brandy 1969. Were you born in 1969? Me too, Brandy. But yeah, y'all, drop where you're from here. Hey, Glenn from the Philippines. You're an attorney? Wow. All the way from the Philippines. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lady E, Judge 5 and below phone holders, so you're not holding them in your hand. Yeah, what do I need to get? I don't know. I need to get something. Can something just stick on the car or something? Can they stick like on the, because I felt like when I put it over here, like on the dash, I was so far away. And so I need them to sit right here. What is it called? Ariel, what's a 5 and below phone holder? Since I'm going to be here, you guys, unless we switch this live to Monday. Thank you, Jazzy, for the roses on TikTok. Unless we switch this to Monday, y'all, or Friday, I'm going to be here because CJ is going to always have practice at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. But it's not that bad if King acts right. He's trying to act right. He's just a big baby. He's so spoiled. I was like, I hope you're going to actually protect somebody with your little spoiled self. But he can get serious when he wants to, honey. If he thinks somebody walking up on me, he'll get real serious. But he is such a baby. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The prettiest PTY. So I'm going to try to find a phone holder. I'm going to try to figure it out. DM me on my Instagram if you guys know what kind of phone holder I'm supposed to have. Oh, Benna, eBay, is it? Hey, Judge, love you bunches. Wanted to know, which did you enjoy most? Paternity Court or We the People? Oh, gosh. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I love what I get to do. And what if the show was called, you know, whatever, and I was allowed to sit in that space, be authentically me, and help people resolve legal issues, I would be happy. Now, with Paternity Court, the fact that every time I was helping like either a child or a person find their father, that never, ever, ever gets old. And that is why that show is near and dear to my spirit and my soul. I love them both for different reasons. And that's why I am doing Paternity Matters on my YouTube channel, is because it's like a mini ministry for me. I can't stop. Now, with We the People, what I love is I'm able to take these little legal situations and no, King, no. And I'm able to help people resolve these issues that hold them back from moving on with their lives. And you'll be surprised how many people are dealing with little legal issues, like small claims or things or no matter what it is, and they cannot move on with their lives because they're so disgusted by that. And I get to do a myriad of cases. And I find what's special about that is, whereas on Paternity Court, people love that show. They loved watching Paternity. Everybody hasn't had a paternity situation in their life. Now, they probably 1 or 2 degrees of separation from it. But what I love about We the People is these are everyday things. This is your neighbor keeps riding over your grass and hit the tree down, whatever. You went and got your hair done, and what you thought you were going to get, you didn't get, and can you sue? You hired somebody to do your wedding dress, and then your wedding dress didn't come out right, and now you got to sue. You hired a dating coach, and they said they was going to get you 5 dates, but they only got you 3. Can you sue? It's all of that kind of stuff. And I love it because it's just everyday people. It's stuff we go through all the time. I ordered something from Amazon. It was supposed to look like this, but it looked like this. Now what do I do? And it really helps people move towards legal resolution. So I love them both for different reasons. All right, y'all. I love y'all to death. And Buff Stuffalo asked me, what's your favorite Bible verse? Oh my gosh, I love so many of them. God is love. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm more than a conqueror. I love so many. The 23rd Psalm. I love so many of them, and I've been enjoying sharing those and with CJ as he's growing up and making sure he's speaking life and faith over himself. All right, y'all, this dog is crying because it's time for him to go out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the gifts, for all the support. Please don't forget car tripod. Ariel said, okay, Ariel, we'll get on that. I'll find a tripod that maybe we can order. Stop. No, King. Stop that crying. No, you have to say bye-bye to the people. Okay, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Don't forget. Oh, and join the mailing list at laurenlake.com. Now, look at him. Look, he got his hand. We got to hold hands. Look, you got to hold. Look at this paw. Okay, stop, because you need your nails clipped. He's a mess. Let me take this dog out, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you next week for Lauren Lake Live, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube and TikTok. I'll see you guys later. Love y'all. Don't forget, you got one life to live. This ain't no dress rehearsal. Take center stage in your own life and shine. Okay, bye, y'all.